Find out about all the products and services offered by Dan Rizzo, your American Family Insurance agent in Taylorville, by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. Glad to have you along. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark and People's Bank and Trust. They put people first. I have Taylorville Police Chief Dwayne Wheeler in studio on behalf of Safe Passage. Chief Wheeler is very involved with Safe Passage. For those who may not be familiar, which I understand most people are familiar with Safe Passage, but for those who aren't, could you give a brief description of what Safe Passage is, Chief Wheeler?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Denise couldn't make it today, so I'll fill in.
Yeah,
but we
appreciate it.
No, Safe Passage it's a program where you walk into the police department if you're struggling with any type of addiction, from meth, heroin, cocaine, alcohol. And what we do is we'll find you a treatment center to go to, and we'll get you there. And if we can't get you there, a family member usually gets you there. Also, we have volunteer drivers. So it's been a success. Since July 1st, 2019, we just went over some numbers, myself and the Debbie and Denise, and we're way over 600 right now, citizens that we've helped, not just in Taylorville, just in the whole county. And also we've helped people in other counties too.
Well, how is the situation looking right now in Christian County for you?
Well, we're concerned right now. We've had a busy week. I know about the CAT team. We talk on a regular basis, which is, we basically sit down and we go over our drug issues, and I think we got a pretty good handle. The war on drugs is always going to be there. We're not going to win, but I believe here in the city of Taylorville, we have a great handle, and also these other towns that are in the on the CAT team have a good handle. But we were talking yesterday, and I'm going to meet with DJ Mathon here in a little while in regards to some bad meth that's going around town. I'm concerned about that. It has put a couple people in the hospital. One person right now actually 2 people are hospitalized. One person is in Springfield, not doing too well. The second one is okay, should be released and going to treatment tomorrow at Crossings in Decatur. The subject also is in the hospital in Decatur. But I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on is with this meth right now. It's you never know what you're putting inside your system when you're taking this stuff. And I just want to, tell the ones that are still struggling out there here in Christian County that, be careful what you're putting in your body right now. We don't know what it's doing to people. The person we had the other day has been a user most of his life, took some meth. We had him downstairs talking to him, doing an assessment to get him into treatment. Next thing you know, he's paranoid, of course, but he took his shirt off downstairs. He ran upstairs from City Hall and ran outside and took off and said, they're chasing me. So then I talked to another person who is still on the street struggling, and he said that it's really bad. So the ones that are struggling, I please want you to get help before something bad happens to you. We don't know what's in this right now, and we're trying to find out. And that's why, knowledge is the key. And we always, the CAT team is getting together and trying to find out where the stuff is coming from.
Safe to say it's uncharacteristic of what you normally see here with substances, right? That at least that's what I'm getting from you here. That what you're seeing in the last week isn't necessarily normal.
It's in the last 2 weeks that I've seen something going around that I have never seen before. The way they're acting, our calls for service, the ones that we meet up with, we're getting a lot of mental calls that are drug related, and they're just paranoid. We do know meth makes you paranoid, but this is a whole different ballgame. They're really paranoid. They're they're so paranoid that we have to get them to the hospital and have, the docs, sedate them. And so I pray, and for the ones that are struggling, it's not worth it. Please come by and see us. And if anyone has any information where this stuff is coming from, please call us.
I want to ask more about what it is. I know you don't know at this point. It's troubling to me. I know it's troubling to you, but it's also just troubling to me to know that this is in our community and we don't really know at this time what it is for those that are struggling.
Right. And I tell you, one person I talked to yesterday said he's scared to take it. I said, well, stop, come, let's go get treatment. I'll take you myself. And he's not ready yet. So it's a chance you're taking, and you're taking a chance with your life. It's just not worth it. And this is something that, is eating me up alive, because, I care for one about the ones that are struggling, but then again, I'm not tolerating these meth dealers.
Right.
And whoever is, we have some plans going, and some investigations going on right now, and some plans to try to address this issue and find out what's going on. This is my priority right now. Taylorville is a great place to live, and we don't have meth everywhere, but and I do know we have a pretty good control on what's going on with it. It's just, I like to have it completely out of the town, but that's never going to happen.
Right. And it's just that what you are seeing, when you do see it, it's been worse than usual.
This is the worst of it. The worst, whatever's going around right now is something the worst I've ever seen. And even the ones that are struggling, like I just said, that are still on it, said that it's bad.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to let that sink in for a moment. Well, obviously you are there for them when they are ready. If they become ready, walk into the Taylorville Police Department, give you a call, and if they're ready, you'll take them in and find them rehab.
Oh, right away. And I prayed, I begged the ones, the family members that are listening to, ones that have family members that are on meth right now, or any type of substance, please come see us. We do have places open, and we're here to help you.
You make a good point too. It doesn't necessarily have to be meth. Be alcohol, could be any substance.
No, we deal with all types of citizens. It's anonymous, and we have the person that comes in that works every day, but it's an alcoholic and says, hey, I think I'm going to lose my family if I don't stop drinking. We help them too. So it's just not the ones you see walking around with moving real fast, what they call them tweakers, or monsters. It's Halloween time, and
Ghouls.
yeah. So. But I don't know. It's a very successful program. I've traveled to many places to talk about this program to other cities and communities, and gotten great feedback. So
sounds like you'd love to see it expand beyond Christian County too.
Oh, it has. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of I get calls from other chiefs and other mayors about it, and I think that we're kind of like the poster child here in Central Illinois. By the hard work that we're putting in, and plus also it does show that the money that we've been getting from the state to help us. Mm-hmm. So it's we've been blessed. Right,
you've received quite a few grants over the past year or two to help you continue this program.
Well, yeah, we've $250,000 is actually, to be exact number, is $263,000, and I think that's great. And plus, the way we're going now with the community outreach we're doing, the programs we're doing with that, the officers, how they're interacting with the public about the program, we're on pace, to get it again. So looking forward to it.
That's Taylorville Police Chief Dwayne Wheeler here on the WTIM Morning Show, talking about the Safe Passage program. More from him after this short time out. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark, and People's Bank and Trust. They put people first.
WTIM.
Hi, this is Christian County Sheriff Bruce Kettlecamp. Your family's safety is my top priority. As your sheriff, I put more resources into drug enforcement, and I secured pay raises for our deputies and correctional officers because our police need more resources, not less. I am also standing up to the Chicago politician anti-police policies in Springfield. I'm Sheriff Bruce Kettlecamp. I'm proudly serving Christian County and would appreciate your vote on or before November 8th.
Paid for by friends of Bruce Kettlecamp for sheriff.
The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation aims to foster, promote, and stimulate economic development, from keeping existing industry and retail businesses successful and thriving to attracting new investment in Shelby County. The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation is here to help your business grow. It also sponsors job fairs to fill positions at existing employers and encourages future entrepreneurs in the Shelby County CEO program. Find out more on the Shelby County Economic Development Corporation by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Where do ghosts sleep? In the Booge Room, of course. And they sleep great on their all-new Bemco Arctic Breeze and Max Life mattresses from the guys at Just Beds. This month, twin Bemco mattresses $149. Queen mattresses just $229. Spooky good deals and a great night's sleep from the all-new Bemco Arctic Breeze and Max Life mattresses. As always, free delivery to your Booge Room, setup, and removal. Visit the Yawn Exterminators at Just Beds on Montvale Drive, Springfield.
Just Beds.
This month, Chanson's Heating and Air is in the pink.
Yes, we are.
I gotta say, that's a mighty fine pink shirt you're sporting, Troy.
I make this look good.
Chanson's has been in the comfort business for 35 years.
And this month, you can help us provide extra comfort for some very special people.
A portion of October sales will benefit HSHS St. Anthony's Women's Wellness Center, providing support to local cancer patients and their families.
Jansen's will donate $10 for every service call,
$15 for every time we improve the air quality of someone's home,
and $50 for every new system we install.
And as always, we do it proudly in our special pink shirts.
It's our favorite color.
I guess you could say we're tickled pink.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
Sure.
Who knows, this money could provide the missing link.
Okay.
Wink, wink.
That's enough.
562-5201 or visit jansonsheating.com.
I wish I could give you a pink slip.
Scott Primer here from Locust Grove Church near Assumption. We're spreading the good news of Christ in person and online. Come join our family or watch our video sermon podcast by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM, your ag information station, provides over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming on the air, stream live, and in podcast. Find out all the on-air and online platforms you can hear WTIM by going to TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm Avery Cooper. Your stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark and people's bank and trust, where they put people first. I have Taylorville Police Chief Dwayne Wheeler in the studio. He's talking about the Safe Passage program. Really appreciate you taking the time out to talk about this.
No problem.
Yeah, it's fantastic that you have this program. And for those of you who don't know, it's a program that will take anybody who is struggling from addiction, and you can walk into the Taylorville Police Department and they will find you a place to stay, recover, rehab, all that stuff. No judgment, no questions, just trying to find you help. And so really quickly, Chief Wheeler, I kind of wanted to ask you about where you see the program here in the next, 3 years, 5 years. Where do you see it heading down the road?
Oh, it's growing, and it's growing all over the state too. So I think, I had the right people in place to make this program a success. And the numbers show that it's success. What I like to see is, in which we are heading that way. We are doing we're trying to get people to stay longer than 30 days and get them into sober living, because I don't think 30 days is long enough. Mm-hmm. And because if they get back out and go back with their same friends, they might relapse. So what we're doing is we're pushing them and asking them and working with the treatment centers to say, hey, listen, once they leave treatment, let's get them into a transition home, sober living, some sort of facility where they can stay 6 months to a year. That's where you see the success. And that's our main goal, is to, get the ones that are struggling back to be, productive citizens in life and get their families back, because they lose everything, not just from methamphetamine, from alcohol too. So I see it growing. Like I stated before, we did get this grant, and we're unofficially said that next year, fiscal year, we should be fine getting it again. So, and I just think there's going to be more money out there. The state is going to give more money to police departments. If you apply for the grants and do the work, they'll give you the money.
Yeah. And just going back to your point about 30 days isn't enough. I mean, for some cases, that's just enough to get them off, to fix the detox, allows them to detox a little bit, and then a couple of weeks beyond that, and then they're back out. To your point, it's just not enough time.
It's not. The cravings are still going to be there, and all it's going to take is a trigger, and they're going to go ahead and pick back up and start all over again. And that's okay. I've had people call me 2 weeks after treatment, said they relapsed, and I said, "Well, come back in, let's do it again." And then, but we are pushing and pushing and pushing to get people to stay longer, and get into a sober living facility where they're into a controlled environment where they're watched, and they're being taught, and they're learning how to get. There's no one magic drug to take away the cravings. It's more of a spiritual process, and it's who you hang with and your friends, and just say no.
Yeah. So who you surround yourself with is a big part of it.
It's a big key.
Yeah.
It's a big key.
And well, I guess I think what some people want to know, with it being election season, obviously by Safe Passage, work with everyone in the community, from all the area departments to the sheriff's office to the up above the sheriff's office even. I guess I just want to know, regardless of how this election turns out, from any of the elections, is that going to impact you at the Taylorville Police Department in the Safe Passage program?
No, it's not. We're going to, whichever way the election goes, we're still going to press on with this program, because, right now, we're the hub of the program.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone from county, every department from county comes to us, except for Panda does have a program. And I don't know how many numbers they're doing, but, we, especially the members I work with on the CAT team, because we work hand in hand together. We talk, and we go ahead and we talk about troubled houses and different drug dealers and people that are struggling. They always come to us.
Mm-hmm.
So we have but right now is the sheriff's office is not on the CAT team, so I don't know what's going on in Langleyville or Palmer or places like that. And also Pana.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to Dan Bland. He thinks the CAT team's a good thing, and him and I have been talking about some other things going on. So we'll see about that. But in West right now, Hogan Paul, our current state's attorney, is doing a fantastic job. There's no secret that TPD supports them. We went out there and did that. I support him because I know what he's done and what he can do. Nothing against Mr. McWard. I just don't know Mr. McWard. I'm just going by the experience and basically working daily with Mr. Pogenhole. He's doing a fantastic job. He loves the Safe Passage program. He gives people furloughs when they need them to get treatment, and he's working hand in hand with us daily. So I try to stay out of politics, but I just want to be blunt, because I am concerned with this new law coming up, and
Safety Act, right?
The Safety Act. I'm worried about that, and I'm worried about there's a lot of things that's going on that concerns me, and I think he is our state's attorney, and he's doing good. He's doing a great job with us, and his whole staff is.
Just to summarize, though, you don't necessarily see, regardless of whether that's state's attorney or sheriff's office or anything else. You don't see that affecting you and what you're going to do for the Safe Passage program.
No.
Okay.
I don't care who's in that office. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing with this Safe Passage program. This is something that Judge Paisley has a passion for, and he brought it over here to Christian County, and I took it and ran with it, and it's something that's not going to stop ever. I don't care who's in office. This is this is going to, and plus also I got to talk about my city council too.
Yeah.
They're for it. So
Taylorville Police Chief Dwayne Wheeler, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.